Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. And he takes this from inside 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Dropping back, it's Lagway. The sure hands, it's Ball.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Trying to find some room. It's Daniels. Across the 40. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And the Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. And that one falls incomplete. The receiver was wide open. What a missed opportunity.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Play fake, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Brown.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Looking for the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. Touchdown, Gators, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no chitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Goes out of bounds at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Play action here on first down. Aggressive call on the opening play. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down now at the 49. One huge play has got this offense out near midfield and threatening. On the run, it's Hill. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to throw. It's Dampier. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. They finally make the stop. The offense threatening now. First down to the 27.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And it's a bunch formation. And the quarterback keeps it here. He's got the first and still going. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense.
Touchdown, Ducks! A much-needed counterpunch delivered. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up with their own 14. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Gators looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. What a sag by the senior.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
He's got it in the open. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Scanning the field, it's Lagway. Running out of time in the pocket. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. An important third down play coming up after that completion. Play action fake, looking to throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
The Gators will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. This one falls incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
Handoff running right. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quick throw caught on the left side. He's found some room at the 45. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's a quarterback keeper. Gets the first and still running. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things a defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it'll be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The Gators offense retakes the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. Makes the grab. It's Wilson. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Off the play fake, looking to pass him. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And the Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Dropping back, it's Lagway. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Here's the handoff.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The quarterback keeps the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. To the air, it's Dampier. Quick throw to his receiver, and it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The Ducks will look to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. They'll try the ground game here. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Casper. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. So the offense clicking now, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up and prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. To throw, it's Lagway. The pass rush closing in. The pass is intercepted. It's a short return to make the tackle at 25. And what a play for this defense.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the play.
The Ducks looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Will keep it on the ground here. They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of.
Touchdown, Oregon! Still no answer for this offense. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They're going to run it. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. To the air, it's Lagway. He escapes the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. And finally, he's looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. The Gators have 1st and 10 here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. 1st down, looking to throw the football. It's another deep shot. Caught inside the red zone and still running. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
To the end zone, but incomplete.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
Offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looking to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Gets some space around the 30. He's in the clear. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? The ball bounces out of bounds, and the offense will hold on to possession. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Gators will kick this away to get the second half going. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. He's got the first and still going. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ducks. They were not going to catch him that time.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Florida offense retakes the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. To throw, it's Lagway. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. The Gators will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second down, looking to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Hawkins. What a catch and run by the junior. First down and 10.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback, all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down, but he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
The Gators will bring their punt team onto the field, and he'll kick it away now for the second time. The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. They keep it going here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Oh, here comes the reverse. And the receiver goes down for a loss. The defense all over that play.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain. That reverse wasn't going anywhere, just textbook.
They moved the ball into good position, but now it's third and long. Looking downfield, it's Moore. He's going to take off. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a fourth down play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. That's just some minor blip there, what's been a thoroughly one-sided dominance.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
They'll tackle him at the 27.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Looking to scramble. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.